Hello everyone, welcome back to Nick's Happy Place. Today I am super excited to tell you about another imported flavor I got. These are like the Lay's stacks. And this one right here is a Sizzled Barbecue flavor, which as you can see in the paper, we got steak and green pepper. I love steak and green pepper. Pepper steak is good. Kebabs with pepper and steak are good. So I have high hopes for these, that these will be a great flavor. But I guess there's one way to find out, is to pop them open and see what we got here. These were imported. I actually paid $8.99 for these, so a little bit pricey, but I love trying new flavors, and especially unique ones like this. Never seen nothing like this here in the United States. Now this is an interesting thing. I've never seen this before. This is neat. Check this out. They all come in a little tray. That's kind of cool. So instead of trying to reach your hand in the bottom of a can, which it's always fun, it's like I've done it since childhood with Pringles, you got yourself a little tray. That is, that's what's that word for it? Innovation. But as far as the chips go themselves, here's what we got. They don't smell like a whole lot as far as flavor-wise goes. As far as seasoning on them, they don't look heavily seasoned, but I'm gonna grab a couple of them here. I'm just gonna give a bite and see what I got here. These have a nice crisp to them. It's kind of like it's like a hybrid between like a Muncho chip and a regular potato chip. They're like a nice and like light and crispy. As far as the flavor goes, I'm trying to think as far as, I mean, the flavor, it does have a good flavor to it. And actually there's a lot, the flavor on these is pretty full. I wasn't expecting them to be that flavorful. Because when you look at them, they don't look that much, but the flavor is on these guys. As far as, does it taste like pepper and steak, like pepper steak? That's a good question. I mean, they taste like there's something going on there. It is a unique flavor. It does taste like something like a hearty, like a steak. I mean, as far as, I'm not really getting a pepper off of it, like the pepper in the steak with it. I'm not sure what it actually a sizzled barbecue flavor is. I mean, if there's any difference to it, like how the seasoning is supposed to be on it or whatnot. But the flavor is pretty good. But like if I handed you these chips and I said, what does it taste like? I honestly don't think you're going to say, well, it tastes like a pepper steak or, or anything like that. However, in saying that, it's still a pretty enjoyable flavor. I mean, I am, the flavor is unique. The flavor is full. The flavor is tasty. It's a good flavor. Does it taste just like a steak? Steak and green pepper? I can't really say that. However, the flavor itself is delicious, actually. And I love this little tray. This is awesome. I wonder if Pringles will ever innovate to something like this. This is kind of cool. As far as final thoughts on this goes, I like the flavor. It's solid. It's different. Something you don't get here in the States. I mean, Pringles has been throwing some different flavors out there. They've been chili cheese and they've been throwing like the light with chips and that. So Pringles is trying. They throw quite a few different flavors out there. This one is actually a pretty good flavor. Like I said, does it taste like a sizzled barbecue? Maybe in another country it does. Maybe over in wherever this is from. I'm not sure if that's Chinese or Japanese or what that is, but I don't know as far as if it matches up with what they're saying. But overall, like I said, it's a pretty solid flavor. I am enjoying this. I'm going to eat all of these. Enjoy my $9 worth of chips. But as far as giving this a score, if you see them laying around at a reasonable price, I'd say pick them up. You know, if you're going through your import stores, I always love a good chip that has like you know, it's based off of a meaty flavor, steak and onion, or something like this, you know, steak and pepper. Even if in this case, I'm not really tasting full-on steak flavor in this. I'm tasting something that it does taste kind of like hearty, I guess you could say. But you know, I don't think I'd ever say it tastes like a steak and onion, or steak and a pepper if you gave it to me like that and said, here, try this. However, like I said, it's a good flavor, solid flavor. I'm not going to run myself around in circles here. Giving this a score, I'm going to give these like an 8.7. Pretty solid flavor chip. If you guys have happened to try these already, or maybe you live in a country where these are, and if you eat them on a regular basis, let me know. It's always interesting to hear that. Otherwise, yeah, this is neat. I love this. Let's see if it goes back in as neatly as it comes out. Wow, that is awesome. I love that. Lay's, you guys are cool. I wonder if they're going to bring this over to the States in the Lay's. I don't buy the Lay's stackers. I think that's what they call them, stackers here, or stacks. I could be wrong in the name of those, but I know Lay's has theirs. But usually I just go to Pringles. You know, I haven't had the Lay's ones in a while, but maybe I'll have to see, give them a try again. Maybe they have innovation like this here in the States. But who knows? Probably not. But but anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. It's a beautiful day here. I hope you all are enjoying your day. And thank you all for watching. You guys rock. Have a great day. Bye-bye.